Hello there, everyone. I am your German snob. I welcome you all back to another episode of Let's Play G.string. And here we are again, right where we left off, in this area here, in which we, in the last episode, had a fight with two enemies right in there who are dead now, because they insisted on having a fight with me. Alright, so I vaguely remember this part, and what I do remember about is I got lost here a whole lot. And what I also remember is, yeah, if you get too close there, you're losing health for no explicable reason at all. Well, explicable reason. Well, I guess it is supposed to be that this place is irradiated, but you can't really tell until you've ran right into it, right? So it is very hard to actually understand what the reason for that is. And I just remembered, I think I know where I have to go here now. Oops, better be careful. There are enemies afoot. And this game having no crosshair for reasons that absolutely elude me still. I am not sure if I'll be able to hit him. Well, I have hit him, but I've wasted all my ammo without being able to kill him. That's pretty gnarly. At least I can kinda see where I'm shooting at. And he's dead. And I didn't get killed by that grenade. So everything went better than expected. Look at these skulls. Wonder how they got here. Or rather, I wonder how they got here without the rest of the skeleton. But really, does it matter? No, it doesn't. What matters is that I can pick up these health pickups. And that's it. Good. Now. If I am not mistaken, the way ahead is through that ruin right there. Which is why I will enter it. Because, again, if I remember correctly, this whole section involves some of my favorite first-person platforming. Which makes it a bit frustrating, I will say. Oh my, did I miss that song? So, should I go further up or along that corridor there? I really do not remember. But I think up is always a good direction to go, until you may or may not arrive somewhere. As I just now didn't really seem to do. Well, I guess you always arrive somewhere, but somewhere is not always relevant to your personal goals. But that does look somewhat promising. I'm pretty sure there is some place here from which I can jump off to the opposite building, I think. That it was something along these lines. Okay, no, that was not it. Could it have been farther below? It is very hard to say. But I wouldn't rule it out. I've been in here, yes I have. So let's take a look at what is down below on the other floor. Yes sir. It looks rather like the one we've just been on. Which shouldn't surprise me, honestly, because really, why would one floor of an empty building look different to another one? But it is still a question that deserves to be asked. Am I wrong, and do I actually have to go on to the other building? until I found out about that, I'm going to make a cut. Okay, now I understood where I have to go. That floor down there, and the one below it. They were both red herrings. In fact, I had to go further up. By doing some obscure jumping around, because that's kind of what you do in this game. And so I managed to go further up. However, I have to go up even further, because up on the roof there is a passageway to the other building, which is, or at least so I assume, where I have to go. Now, what is the safest way to get up there? That is a question that remains. And well, the answer is probably some more obscure jumping around, because it's what you do in this game. Or is anything better in here? I don't think there is. No sir. Well, okay, fine. Did I just get stuck? No, I didn't. But as I said, fine. More jumping around. Because of course. At least I think so, because it would look like I am meant to jump over there to get up there. And crouch jumping, and yes sir! That's it. As I said, I enjoy this game, I really do. But the level design is... It looks nice, as I said, it looks great actually. But is it fun to play? Well, it's debatable, isn't it? And further up. And looks like the heat is arriving. So I don't want to stay here for too long. But rather, don't go down there, that is important. But go over there. Where are they? Can I see the police from here? Because if I can see them, I might be able to attack them, but I can't. So, well, no purpose in wasting time. There was something about that part, and if there is one thing I remember is that jumping down there all the way is not a good idea. So, we don't take the whole shaft, the whole elevator shaft at once, but rather step by step. Very good. You know, on a more positive note, the range of games that I can play for this channel will very soon increase quite significantly, because I just ordered a new PC for about 1,500 euro, because I am a lazy, overpaid public servant, and well, that's pretty nice. That was my Christmas present for myself. And as I said, it means that I will probably get to play some, or at least a few more recent games for my channel in the future. And that's something I'm looking forward to. There are quite a few games that I kind of want to do. Oh my. Oh my. We just fell through the floor, isn't that amazing? Wouldn't necessarily say so. Loading time. Loading time over. So here we are. That's where I came from, so that's where I want to go. It's a dark grey corridor. Who would have expected? Yeah, and now we got this again. However, this time I think we can see the outlines of the room we are in a fair bit better. And I think we are actually standing on a giant dollar note. Or something like that. I'm pretty sure of that, because... well... Or is it? It would appear to be something like that. Yeah. A $10 note. I'm sure that is symbolic for something or another. I mean, I can't really tell you for what. I think it's just, generally speaking, symbolic. And you know, sometimes that's all you need. Hasn't it been long since the last loading time? The joke is that no, it hasn't. But this one was short, at the very least. I'm pretty sure we just did that. Is this meant to happen? I kind of think it is. But it nonetheless kind of confuses me, because what is the purpose? What am I, the player, meant to take from this? Or to take away from this? Happening twice. I do wonder. What is at the end of the room? And I gotta admit that is kinda cool, but it's not really what I came here for. Well, looks like we got out somehow. So I'm not gonna complain. But still, that was odd. And just for the sake of... well, just for the record. I think I understand what the developer was going for here. Kind of a typical trippy dream hallucination sequence that typically tend to be the most interesting part of any video game they're in. For comparison, look at something like Far Cry 3, and I think 4 that did it as well. I've only played a part of that. But it wasn't really visually engaging enough to be that interesting. Dark corridor. And here I hope that I get to spend some more time in the daylight, but... well, that might have been a bit too much to ask for. But it's a dead end anyway. So I will return to the daylight even sooner than I expected to. By the way, that's pretty ugly rain, I gotta say. Is that guy an enemy? Time to find out. Yep. I don't think a friend would just open fire on me. Or at least I find it very unlikely. Am I even hitting him? Chances are I'm not. But seeing how there are some blood splatters right there, maybe I actually did. Well, now it doesn't matter anymore because he's dead. He should have picked his fights more carefully. Then maybe we could have been friends. Or at least frenemies. By the way, that's one of these words. You know, if you use them, it tells me one thing about you. You learned your conversational skills from watching bad 90s sitcoms. That's... I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Jeez. He took off a lot of my health. It's not even funny. Are there more of them around? I wouldn't rule it out. Let's get on the bus. Drive away. Sit at the back. No. Well, that bus isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Not that I would have expected it to, but what can I do? I just found it interesting that it has a fully modeled interior, even though you're not really... you don't really have any reasons to go in there. Just like that van here, but at least that van doesn't have a fully modeled interior because the driver's cabin is missing. So there's that. But really, why waste any more time on here, and instead of going inside there? I mean, it is raining after all. So why not go somewhere where it's warm? By the way, on an entirely unrelated note, outside it's snowing for the first time this year. And you know, I find that pretty nice. It is not really usual that it's snowing in December here where I live. Like, White Christmas is very rare. And technically we didn't really have White Christmas this year because, as I said, it's December the 26th and it's snowing for the first time. And as I said, I'm pretty happy about that. I like snow. I don't know, it just makes the world look slightly prettier. And I can enjoy that. The walls are glowing. Should this worry me? Maybe. This should worry me. This should very well worry me. I didn't see you there. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, friggin' hell. I was ill-prepared for that encounter. Ammo? Yes. Hey. Where are you now? I can take you on, no problem. No problem at all. Hey. I can't believe it, that wanker is gone now. Or maybe he is still somewhere around, which I find much more likely. Maybe just around the corner here. Yeah, I can hear him. Revenge is mine. Now, it is not entirely possible to rule out that more of them are around, so... I shouldn't relax too much. See? Should have known he was there. Any more? Nope. Nope. You used to be a robot, didn't you? Uh-huh, yes you did. So...
2, 1, 0, 5, 4, 3,
someone is counting down.
1, 0, 5, 4,
From 5.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Why does he do that? I don't know. Maybe I should just get out of here. Nothing good can come from this place. To be honest, I doubt that anything good can come from the place opposite it either, but you should never lose hope. And what is that flying saucer there? But it's not even a flying saucer, it's a flying donut. I don't know. We are in an office building right now. An abandoned one, mind you, but it is nonetheless an office building. Work was done here. Or whatever counts as work in an office. No, that's not true. This looks exactly like the kind of place where there should be an enemy encounter, but there don't seem to be any enemies. But you know what I mean, right? Like the kind of enemies that would chase you over the and around the cubicles and... Well, you know what I mean. Where do I want to go? I vaguely remember this part. But when I say yikes, there is a thing over there. Can I shoot it from here? Well, yeah, technically maybe, but it's much more likely that it will shoot me. And no, without a crosshair that's just not happening. Do I want to go down there? I don't think I actually can. And I kinda doubt that I have to, because if I remember the section correctly, where I actually wanna go is further up. But what I've forgotten is how I would get there. So... Was it like that? Or am I just sequence breaking here? Neither are entirely unlikely. But then... Well, as I said, level design in this game, kind of a complicated subject. I haven't been out there yet. No, I haven't been. And I do say, it's time to make short order of that laser thing there. Or maybe not that short, because these things are more durable than you'd expect them to, and also I'm out of ammo for that particular gun. Would be nice if I could tell if I'm hitting him, but can't have everything, I suppose. Yep, I think it's done. You know what? I would say that this is a pretty good point to stop recording for today. So, as you know, I'm your German snob. This is Let's Play G.string, and I'll be seeing you again next time. Until then, well, ciao.